What's up, guys? Diego from SGN. I want to talk a little bit about PES 2020 right now because there's been a lot of hype around the game, and I got to be honest with you guys, I'm not really feeling it. Now, as you probably know, if you watched my Twitch recently, but if you're watching this, you probably haven't seen that. But essentially, when I was live on Twitch the other day with my brother, FIFA sent me into such a rage that I threw my controller against that wall right there, the very wall that's to my left, and it smashed the controller into a few different pieces. So I have plenty of reason to want PES 2020 to be better than FIFA. And as soon as I heard all the hype, like, this is the best game, best sports game we've seen in a while, the best football game we've probably ever seen, and stuff like that, based on what the rumors were coming out of E3 were. I was like, okay, listen, I can get behind this. I can 100% get behind this because PES has been shit since PES 5. But if they can get themselves to a higher degree, I'm more than willing to jump in. This could be the first PES game I buy in forever. Like, I actually buy since like PES 2011, I think it was 2011 or 2012, one or the other. So I figured, all right, man, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. I was extremely excited. I like the Ronaldinho edition, which gives you Ronaldinho first of all. It gives you Messi on loan. It gives you Iniesta on loan. It gives you a bunch of those little my team points, which are actually pretty helpful. It gives you something else too. It gives you a few other things. Oh yeah, it gives you a bunch of contracts. Well, 3 contracts that last like 30 weeks, which is basically a full year. Then a full PS year at least. They give you something else as well, which, oh yeah, that's right. They give you a bunch of agents, so you get the potential of having some pretty good players pretty early on. I think it's like 3 players a week for 30 weeks. So that's pretty solid, that's pretty damn solid. Yeah, so it looked good. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, the offer looked great, and I figured, you know what, I'll give it a shot. So I installed the demo, and I was extremely excited to play it. Like, me and my friend Fabio, man, we were talking back and forth. Like, this could be the deal that we prefer PES over FIFA. And the demo has a lot of teams. It has 13 teams, including Man United. Man United for the first time, and I don't know if they've ever haven't had Man United. Not that I can recall. So I was excited about that. They have Juventus in it. They have Barcelona. They have Arsenal. They have Bayern Munich. They have Vasco da Gama. They have I think it's Fluminense or Flamengo, whatever. They have 13 teams regardless. So they have a bunch of options for you to go into and really give a try out. And whenever they have a demo with that many things, it's always going to be interesting. And of course, they also had the fact that you can play online mode and you can actually edit teams. So anything that you edit carries over to the full game. So they had plenty of options there for you to actually enjoy the demo. So I was like, okay, this demo might actually last me a little while as well. I can bring some content to my YouTube channel as well as Twitch, which of course I will, because the game, I'm not a big fan of it as of right now, but I think there's still plenty of stuff there for me to experiment with and kind of share some of the content with you guys. But as of right now, what are my thoughts on the game? Well, not really loving it, to be honest with you. It could be, and I do acknowledge this, it could also be a matter of me being a FIFA player for so long that I am not dead set in the FIFA mechanics, but I am so used to the speed of FIFA and the flow of FIFA, regardless of how trash the gameplay is, that compared to PES, it's going to seem fast no matter what. Like, when FIFA is at its slowest, it still seems like a cheetah compared to PES. That's the kind of difference I'm talking about. Like, a turtle is PES, a damn cheetah is FIFA. That's the difference in speed. That's the difference in the feeling of the speed between the two games, in my opinion. Like I said, FIFA has trash gameplay. PES has trash gameplay. If I have to choose between 2 garbage games, I'm going to pick the quicker one because it feels like I'm actually doing something. Whereas in PES, it just doesn't have it. I mean, so my biggest issue is, of course, like I just said, the speed of the game. It's too slow. It doesn't really feel like you're accomplishing anything in the amount of time that you're playing. And even if you're scoring goals, even if you're having somewhat fun for PS standards, it doesn't really seem like you're doing a whole lot. Now, I will say that when I did try out the demo, I had slept 2 hours in the previous 48 hours, more or less. No, for previous, 20... about 35 hours, yeah, because I had stuff to do in the morning and all day, and I work nights, so as soon as I finished working, I stayed up until like 7 in the afternoon to play the damn demo. So I didn't really have an opportunity to get any sleep in, so I did go into the game pretty much sleeping, and I did kind of feel like I was kind of, not that I was angry, but I was a little bit in a mood. Like, I just wanted to go to sleep, basically. But I wanted to try out the demo as well. So I did also take that into consideration and say, listen, maybe if I play it tomorrow, which is today, it's going to be a little bit better. And I did do a few matches earlier. I think, a match as United against Arsenal, which I won like 3-1 or something like that. And I did a match again as Juventus against Barcelona, which I won 2-1, I think, as well. So, on Superstar. I play all my matches on Superstar, just to be honest with you. Just to be clear with you guys. I don't play on Professional. I play on the hardest difficulty possible. And I win them all except for the first couple matches I did. So, that is something to take into consideration. Like, I don't play on a low level, so I need to be concentrated, and that does, of course, help. And today I was playing some really good football. I was scoring some nice goals with Lewandowski in particular. I scored. No, sorry, I used not Juventus. I used Bayern Munich against Barcelona, and I scored a couple of really nice goals with Lewandowski. So I was happy about that, and I was getting the passing down. But that's another thing I really want to talk about is the passing is pretty trash in PES and has been pretty much forever. Like, one thing that I will say about FIFA is, yes, sometimes it makes the mistake of I'm aiming to one player and it passes to another. But that doesn't happen to me most of the time. Sometimes the pass just won't come off, but it pretty much always goes to the player that I'm trying to pass to. In PES, it almost consistently happens to where I'm aiming at one dude, but it goes to another, and in the completely opposite direction. It happens so often, and it throws me into a fucking rage. It pisses me off so much. Of course, I do need to go and mess with the settings. I'm sure you can probably tweak a little bit the passing assistance settings and stuff like that, or at least I hope so. I will check that out later. I'm going to be going on Twitch later anyway, so I'm sure you guys will check that out, and hopefully, this will be out after that anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I will be checking some of those things out later on and really messing with the settings and trying to experiment with a few things to make it more appealing to me personally. So that's a huge issue. The speed, the passing, two important things in the game, and they're a complete and utter fail, in my opinion. What else is also trash? There are a few situations now where in front of goal, and the finishing is better in this game in general compared to FIFA, I will say. I think that it's a bit more realistic because you have to have the right body shape, you have to have the right momentum, and all that stuff going into a shot to be able to actually score it in a consistent way. You're not just going to be scoring with your back to goal, hitting no scopes, 360 no scopes and stuff like that, and scoring. You're just not going to have that. There is no time finishing bullshit. So I will say the finishing in this game is better, but there are a few fucking things that really piss me off. For example, twice now, using Lukaku and Robert Lewandowski, this happened. I was on the wing. Well, not really on the wing. I was inside the 6-yard box. I do a simple pass in the middle towards Lukaku and Lewandowski. It's a simple tap in, and they don't even hit the post. The ball goes extremely wide. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Lewandowski, it was on his weak foot. But we're talking about Lewandowski here. We're not talking about fucking Michele Vano from Arzachena. We're talking about Robert Lewandowski, top 3, top 4 striker in the world. Alright, arguably the best on his day. We're talking about Romelu Lukaku. 30 goals in the Premier League 2 seasons ago. Had a bad season last year, sure, but still got around 15 goals. 2 excellent strikers. How is it possible that with no keeper to bother them, no defender to speak of, they are missing the goal from inches? From inches. Well, fine. From a couple of feet away. How is that even possible? That pisses me off. That won't happen in FIFA. I guarantee you that won't happen to me, at least in FIFA, because I'm not going to hold the fucking thing and hit the top bar. That won't happen to me. I have seen it happen to people, but they're fucking dumbasses. No offense. Actually, you know what? Full on offense to you if you do that shit. So that's not going to happen in FIFA. So the finishing is better than PES, but these scenarios have happened twice in the span of like 7 matches I've played. So that's going to piss me off if it happens a lot more often. That's going to really, really, really piss me off. Because now, I don't feel confident of scoring the gol della merda, as they say in Italian. I'm not going to feel confident in doing it. So it's frustrating as shit. So they need to fix that immediately. They need to fix that shit immediately. And if they don't, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be a big issue for me. Other issues I have with the game. Well, the animations are pretty trash in certain aspects. The player faces, for the most part, I would say they look definitely better than FIFA. The colors of the game look better than FIFA, but sometimes it's just way too green. Like, what is this, radiated grass in the Allianz Arena? It's green as shit. It's insanely green. How does that even... It just looks too... It looks too Japanese. And that's not really me, like, throwing shade at Japan, even though I do have some beef with Japan. I will fucking say that. I do have some beef with Japan, so that is a thing. But I'm not throwing shade at Konami being like, look, that's radiated grass. Oops, I said it. Regardless, like... Why is the grass so damn green? Why does it look almost anime? This is supposed to be a simulation, not a fucking anime with all that colorful shit. Like, make it look fun, make it look good, but don't make it look like that. Come on now, fix that shit. It's way too green. My girlfriend walked in and was like, what the fuck is this? Is this PS? She doesn't even play FIFA or PS, but she recognizes it because how green it is. Like, this is garbage. She has no idea anything what the difference between FIFA, PS, nothing. She just knows that PES is the shit one, and she doesn't even watch football. So if she knows that PES is shit, I'm just saying. Anyway, so regardless, I am gonna still stick with the pre-order because it was like $70 for the Ronaldinho edition, and I'm gonna give them this one chance. The first time I bought a PES game since PES, I'm pretty sure it's PES 10. PES 2010. Ronaldo and Buffon, I think, were on the cover. Or maybe it was Messi. 2008, I think it was Cristiano Ronaldo and Buffon. Just to give you an idea of how long it's been since I bought one of those piece of shit games. I'm going to give them a chance this time because I am somewhat enjoying my time with it. And I will give them an opportunity. But as of right now, I'm very unimpressed. I'm going to go straight up with GSP on these bitches and say I'm unimpressed with your performance. So I'm going to give them a chance, but they're going to have to impress me. Or I'm done with the series officially. So that is it, guys. I want you to let me know your opinions on the demo so far in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to get notifications every time one of these videos come out, hit the notification bell. And yeah, that's going to be very, very helpful. So thank you to anybody who does that, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.